I'm out in Steubenville, Ohio today. I'm at Beatty Park and I'm gonna get on a boulder that I've tried a couple times in the past and it's always been too hot, so it's feeling pretty good and crispy today, so I'm gonna go down there and see if I can't send it. It's a tiny little area. It's called Indian Rocks, and there's only a few little standalones, but there's actually some pretty fun stuff here. Most of the boulders at this little area are kind of like little lowball mini things, but they're actually pretty fun. Like there's one here that Ray did. It's called Gooey Louie. You start on like this and this, I think. You go up. It's oddly hard. If you're a tiny person, the tiniest gritty at Willow put up a little traverse. It like starts over here somewhere and you traverse this low section, and it looks really fun if you're tiny, if you happen to be like an 8-year-old child or something. Then some of the other stuff here, I've done a V5 on this where you start here. I think there's like a big jug, yeah, right around here, and you traverse all the way on like decent holes around this corner. You top out to the right of this big bulge. That was a pretty sweet little V5, fun movement on it. Then yeah, there's some little stuff on here Ray's done, and a couple direct lines on this thing that can go. Nothing crazy, but a good little spot for the area. There's not much rock in the Ohio Valley, so it's always fun when you find something that actually has some decently challenging lines. So this is the boulder. You can only see one side of it from here, but I've done a stand start at V7. Starts right here. You traverse right all the way to the arete, and then you can take it to the top from there. And what I'm trying today, you start down and around the corner, all the way around the back side of this kind of long slopey rail feature. So you start down on this stuff here and you traverse right on slopers until you meet up with stand start, which is this crazy horn feature right here. This is where I started the V7. I've gotten into the 7 many times. It's probably only V5-ish to do the arete traverse, but then I've always greased off the crux from the low, so it'll be really nice if I can get it done today. I think it's probably going to be about an 8. It definitely adds a pretty significant amount of difficulty to the crux starting it down there. God. Yikes. That is sharp. That's a tough little mini boulder. I think we were calling it V4 when Ray FA'd. I couldn't even do it. But you start just right of Lou on this like funky little like mono crimp and a left hand in this nice, really hard to use little thing. And then all you really have is like lumpy sloper, some more of that, and then you get this really good crimp up here, or you can use this crimp up here. But getting to that, once you're there, it's done, but getting there is the crux. Yeah. Sick. That was a fun boulder, much harder than I expected it to be. Thought it was going to be cruiser in good conditions because my previous sessions were like 80 degrees and humid. But yeah, it was actually still really pumpy and pretty hard to get through the crux from the ground. So if you're ever in Steubenville and you want to check this thing out, feel free to hit me up on here or on Instagram or wherever, and I could send you a pin for this one. It's worth checking out if you're in the area.